Hey, what's up, YouTube? So this has been on my mind for like a few days now, and I wanted to make this video and just kind of get it off my chest because I was thinking a lot the differences between the Wii and the Wii U, and while I do like the Wii U, there are a lot of things that it's not just the Wii, a lot of games happening this gaming generation that have let me down. But what I was really kind of disappointed in the Wii U the most is like just the lack of diverse games on there. And I'm not talking about like the third-party crap from like EA or Ubisoft or, you know, Capcom. Fuck them, because I think they're fucking idiots and I don't want to buy any of their shit on any console. Like I think last game I bought was fucking Resident Evil Revelations 2, which, you know, I waited until it came out on disc, physical disc, so I can get all the stuff that came out when they were selling it episodic. But, you know, what I really liked about the Wii at the time was like this just diverse group of games that I liked, and I was hoping to see more of this in like the Wii U, stuff I was kind of really looking forward to. And to be honest with you, I was kind of disappointed that none of this really happened during that time. So I just want to do a few games that I played on the Wii that I thought were just completely excellent, and was kind of heartbroken that a lot of things didn't see like more stuff on this system. So what I would like to start with is just my Wii game collection. I know it's not that big and impressive, and I'm sure you've seen better ones or bigger ones, but this is what I have. And there are certain games on this system that I love that I'm just kind of upset I didn't get any type of sequel or treatment on the Wii U. And first one I want to start with is, I'm not going to start with Brawl because I play Smash Brothers. So I got Smash Brothers on the Wii U, so yeah, we're good there. First one I want to start with is Kirby Return to Dream. This game was awesome. I wanted to see another Kirby game like this, especially on the Wii U. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I did like Rainbow Curse, I really did, but when it came to actual like just platforming awesomeness, this game right here, Kirby's Dream Land, was like just one of the better games I played on the system. I'm not gonna do this in any particular order, by the way. I'm just gonna grab it random or whatever, but you know, I really liked this game here. This game was like pretty good. You can do up to 4 players simultaneously. It probably would have been better if you could do online, but you know, like the Wii U, Wii's online wasn't really all that impressive. So but yeah, this game was really cool. I like playing it co-op. You know, it was really fun. I never got to play 4 players, unfortunately, but you know, if I got a chance to, I would love it. I hope to one day get 4 people together. I like playing as Meta Knight. I thought it was completely awesome that you got to play as Meta Knight in this game, and I played as Meta Knight every chance I got. I would play second player just so I could at least play as Meta Knight. So I loved this game. Thought it was awesome. You know, it was a really good adventure game and it was like really awesome Kirby game. I mean, seriously. And you know, the graphics and stuff, the way it looked, it was really, really excellent. I liked this game right here. Next one, kind of a lost art. You haven't really seen a lot these days, but I really did like, and this game I thought was awesome and didn't get the attention it deserved, was Batman the Brave and the Bold. This game was awesome. I mean, it was a side-scrolling beat-em-up. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, it had a really easy factor to it, because you can't really die or lose in this game. You pretty much more or less have infinite lives or whatever. You can't die. There's not a real challenge to it, but I thought it was fun, just, you know, to play as a Batman beat-em-up, side-scrolling beat-em-up, and it plays like different characters and stuff, and I thought this game was like really cool, so I definitely enjoyed this one here. I thought it was one of the better games I played on the Wii. I mean, I love this game. It was awesome. I mean, it was great. It was great. Next one, I loved this game here. Muramasa the Demon Blade for the Wii. I'm sorry, but if you had a Wii and you did not pick up this game, and I'm accidentally zooming in on the thing here, I don't mean to, but if you had a Wii and did not try this game, I feel sorry for you. You missed out. This game was just one of my favorite all-time games. Almost one of my favorite all-time games, period, to be honest with you. I mean, this game was the shit to me. I loved it. I loved the combat. I loved the combo system. I loved the like little RPG elements. I loved the challenge. There was a challenge in this game. I thought it was pretty good. This game, you need to get this game. If you're not going to get it on the Wii, pick this game up on the PS Vita. I mean, they made it, they improved the graphics on the Vita, they added shit to it. Play this fucking game somehow. I mean, this game needs to be played. It's an awesome side-scroller game. Just, I mean, if you played, it's kind of like, play Dragon Crown, kind of like that, although not as multiplayer and a little more fast-paced. But no, this game right here, excellent fucking game. I loved this game. It was like one of the most awesome games I played. The next game, and you know, I'm kind of sad. I'm like, I know I'm gonna catch all of this, but I haven't played this game that much. I played a little of it, and I really need to get back into it. But this game was really, I mean, from what I played, it was really cool. It's a pretty cool game. It's like an on-rail shooter game, but it's just fast-paced. It's excellent. It's awesome. I picked this game up for like 10 bucks on the Black Friday. It was like a really good deal. I mean, it's a really good game. And the fact that I got it for so cheap, I mean, this game is still like in stores, and it's still like $50 for whatever reason. But I picked it up for like 10 bucks, and I'm like, you know, this was actually a pretty decent game. So I'm like, I love this game. I thought it was awesome. Next up, and I didn't really expect this game to be on the Wii U at all, and I think it'll make another appearance sometime on a future Nintendo console. But Punch-Out, I'm a huge Punch-Out fan. I was obsessed with the first Punch-Out game when I was a child. I mean, seriously, I was just fucking, people wouldn't talk to me because I talked about this game too much. I mean, seriously, that's how much I talked about this game. And people were like, shut up about Punch-Out! And I just loved this game and stuff like that. And I was kind of mad that they never made another. And Super Punch-Out was a pretty good game. And then, like, you know, a couple of systems went by and they didn't make a Punch-Out game. And then they came out with Punch-Out for the Wii. I was so fucking excited. I played this game for hours on end. Just awesome. I love the game. I love the Punch-Out series, and this game was pretty good. I hope they eventually do make another Punch-Out game, but I hope they really do come up with newer characters. Because a lot of these characters were from, you know, the original Punch-Out, and that's fine and all. But, you know, they only had, like, I guess one new character, and that's that dude right there. But I want to make another Punch-Out game, kind of similar to Super Punch-Out, with a new cast of characters, like kind of like Super Punch-Out did. But, you know, just like a new character and stuff like that. Maybe have a few returning ones, like Bald Bull or whatever, if it's classic enough. But seriously, they need to make like newer characters in another Punch-Out game. Hopefully on the next, we'll see one of those. Another good game. Now this game was also on PS2, but Turtles Smash Up. Basically, Smash Bros. With Ninja Turtle characters, but it was still a pretty good game. And believe it or not, the online for this game worked better than Smash Brothers. I mean, I played this game online a couple times, and although I got my ass kicked, the online at the time when it was working was actually pretty decent, pretty smooth. I was getting some good matches and connections. So it worked really well with Wii U. I'm not Wii U, with Wii's online, believe it or not. I mean, shocking as it is. I mean, but yeah, this game was pretty cool. And I do actually break it out from time to time to play it, because, you know, I like Ninja Turtles, like Smash Brothers. What's not to like about this game? Tatsunoko vs. Capcom. In my opinion, better than Marvel vs. Capcom 3. Sorry, but this game was actually pretty cool. And it was a long time before I got this game. I finally picked it up when it hit like 20 bucks. I'm like, hey, 20 bucks, that's not a bad price. I'll go and pick it up. And it's still a pretty fun game. Unfortunately, I never had the chance to play it online. I think I actually did play it online a few times, and the connection was pretty good, but I sucked, and I just got my ass fucking handed to me, so I didn't really play online that much, but when I did, I was like, yeah, it's pretty good. It worked pretty good. This game was actually pretty cool. I did like it. Next up, special place in my heart, especially for these two games. I put them in the same category. But No More Heroes and No More Heroes 2. These games right here, I loved these two games. Seriously, these are the games that really made me, like, brought me into Suda51 games. I didn't get a chance to play Killer 7 on the GameCube. I know that was like, I think it was like one of the first games he brought to like the actual American audience. And I'm sorry I didn't get a chance to play that game, but then I picked up these games. I may want to go back and get them, but these two games right here, just fucking excellent. I mean, I love a lot of people are like, oh, these games are trash. They hated these games, but I loved them. I thought they had quirkiness. They offered something. They brought something new to the table that I haven't seen in years. I mean, I put so many hours into these games, especially this one. And like, to me, they brought like just something in games that I thought were missing from like comedy, and these games were fucking awesome. This is back when I didn't think Ubisoft was a pile of shit company, because, you know, they publish these games. But these games, I'm not saying they're perfect, and they definitely had their flaws, but these games just, they made me laugh, they made me chuckle, they just made me want to play these games. I mean, these games right here, the two, my favorite Wii games. Almost my, pretty much, this right here, probably my favorite game of all time. Seriously, if I were to put a top 10 together, this game, for me, would be number one. I don't care how ridiculous anybody fucking thinks that is. This game right here was the shit, and I will defend it to my dying fucking day. I mean, I love that game. If you want to accuse me of being a fanboy of something, I'm a fanboy of this game. So, you talk shit about this game all I want, you're not going to change my mind. Second one was pretty good too. Let's see, then we have, you know, you have Zelda. Oh, Mad World. Shit, this game right here. Like, this is one of the first, I think it's like one of the first games Platinum made. And this game was pretty cool, you know, super violent, kind of funny. I played No More Heroes, and then this game came out, and there needs to be another game like this. I'm not expecting it to be on a Nintendo console, but a game like this needs to come out fucking somewhere. Xbox One, PS4, PC, I don't fucking care. Make a game like this again. This game was awesome. You know, it was like a violent type game show. It had like just funny ass commentary, funny as shit, dude. This game was like just awesome, and I loved like every minute of this game that I played. I mean, it had a challenge, it was funny, it was just awesome, the characters were interesting. It was just a really awesome game, and I just, you know, this game was just great, dude. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry. Why am I saying I'm sorry? I'm keeping it straight. Let's see what else here. Another game that was really good was Lost in Shadow. I mean, this is a pretty interesting and unique type game. So it's really cool. You basically, like, you play as like the character Shadow, who's trying to get back to the top of some tower to reunite with his body, and like you control like the foreground, and then like the foreground affects the background, and the background is what you run on as a shadow. So I picked up this game like one time I was at Best Buy, and this game was on sale for like 15 bucks, and I'm looking at the dude going, this game's really 15 bucks? And he's like, yeah. I'm like, shit, I will pick this up. I like this game. I thought it was pretty cool. Like, funny story about that is, like, I bought this game too the same day. It was like 25 bucks, so I'm pretty much getting like 2 games. Sometimes you go to Best Buy, you get some good shit. And like, I found these 2 games. This was $25. Like, I still see this game other places like $50. I'm like, what the fuck? This game, why is this game $50? But I found at Best Buy that same day. I got these 2 games for like 25, and this is 15. So I was like, oh, it's cool, dude. That was a pretty good deal. And I play this game on and off, but this one I really like. It's a pretty decent game, and if you have a Wii and can somehow get a hold of this game, you should definitely try it out. I think it was actually one of the last games that Hudson Soft made too. So, we said Hudson Soft's a pretty good company that pretty much went out of, you know, they folded and went out of business, and it happened to a lot of like gaming companies the last couple of years. But yeah, Lost in Shadow, really awesome game. Obviously, I'm gonna bring this up here. The Last Story. I mean, this game was a breath of fresh air, because like this game was really cool, and like I talk about this game a lot, and how Nintendo was almost stupid enough to not bring this game here until enough people said, you know, they started Operation Rainfall and made this game happen, made this game come to the States. And thank you, Xseed, for like stepping up to the plate and taking care of that for us, because they published a lot of games that might not have made it to the Wii if they didn't step up and do publishing. I think with No More Heroes 2, like, Xseed also had to step in and make sure that one went on there, because I don't think they were originally going to do it. And Xseed was like, we're going to do this. That's why I'm like, when I see games that are coming out, I'm like, dude, Xseed, jump on that shit, because they're pretty good at bringing these games. So this game was pretty good. I liked it. Pretty good RPG. I mean, I do have some complaints, like a lot of the things, there's like no real exploration in it, there's no open world. It's like done by chapters, you go story to story. But still a pretty good game nonetheless. The customization of the weapons and the armor was pretty cool, so I liked that. There were a lot of good things. The graphics were actually really good. I mean, they were really like up there. They were almost HD quality. I mean, some of the problems I did see with the game, like if the character's up to the screen close, it's gonna be really blurry, but for the most part, the game looked pretty good. The voice acting was kind of iffy, because sometimes they'd be talking, it's like they didn't sound like they're all into it. I mean, they had its moments, but pretty awesome game. So definitely, like, you know, this game was pretty awesome, and I hope it gets a I hope, like, maybe they'll do a 3DS treatment for this, like they're doing Xenoblade Chronicles, which brings me to, where is it? Xenoblade Chronicles, which is a pretty good game. And yes, thankfully we are getting a sequel to this on the Wii U. I am so excited about that. I am definitely looking forward to this game. Like, December for me can't come soon enough. So well, actually, because of work it can. So, but still, if there's one thing I'm definitely looking forward to is Xenoblade Chronicles, and I hope this game comes out when they said it is. Please don't delay that shit anymore, Nintendo. Let this game come out. Let the game come out. I'm glad they're doing a sequel to this. And you should definitely try this game. If not on the Wii, get a 3DS, get a new 3DS, and play this game. You will not be disappointed. So these two games right here, I'm glad came out. So that's pretty good. I love these games. Not that they're pretty cool. And let's see the rest of it. You know, I'm not gonna lie, is just generic stuff you're gonna see like on Nintendo games. You know, like Smash Brothers, Sonic in the Secret Rings. That was a pretty decent game. It wasn't terrible. And obviously Donkey Kong Country Returns. Super Mario. I actually like this one. I'm probably gonna get shit for this. But I wasn't exactly the biggest Super Paper Mario fan. But what I liked about this one is they brought back like the 2D elements. You know, it was like a 2D Mario game with a story, and that is some awesome shit right there. Nintendo needs to do that more. They took like the best of Paper Mario. A lot of people like hated this game, like, oh, this game sucks, but no, I thought this was the best Paper Mario game. Like I said, they took the best of Super Mario Brothers, they took the best of Paper Mario, and put together in this game, and I thought this game was pretty cool. So this is definitely my favorite Paper Mario game. People don't agree with me, that's fine. I'm telling you, this one I had the most fun with. I like that game. And that's, like I said, it's pretty much, you know, you got Super Mario Galaxy, which obviously both awesome games. I love them both. Guilty Gear Accent Core, which I bought because I thought it was supposed to be online, but it turns out it wasn't, so I was kind of disappointed. But still a pretty good game. Pandora's Tower, didn't really, the game didn't really, click with me. And then, you know, obviously you got Metroid Prime Corruption, which was this is a pretty awesome game too. So I liked this one. And then Tales of Symphonia, Dawn of the New World, that's pretty good. And Zelda Twilight Princess, Mario Strikers. So the point I'm trying to make here is like, if you look at this pile here, which I showed, this, you know, was like, it was like diverse, like amidst all the shovelware, the unfortunate shovelware on this game, on this system, there were a lot of gems that I liked that to me brought a unique and different experience to gaming. Something I haven't really seen before, and stuff I was hoping, honestly, I was hoping stuff like this would come to the Wii U. So that, to me, is where the Wii U fell short for me, because yeah, alright, they didn't have a lot of the third party that everybody else is getting, but they had something interesting, something new, and something I wanted to try, you know, and it's something I was only going to get on the Wii. So that's why for me the Wii U just fell a little short, because it didn't have like this really awesome group of games that really just captured my interest. And it's like, hey, you know, like, these games are fucking awesome. I mean, seriously, these all right here, for me, were the games that defined the Wii. Alright, these are the games that you really couldn't get anywhere else. And I know No More Heroes came on PS3, but nobody really cared about that. But these, like I said, were the games that I bought, looked like fun as hell, were fun as hell, loved them, and was hoping to see more unique games like this come to the Wii U. And unfortunately, they did. Not to say that there haven't been anything bad on the Wii U. I mean, Shovel Knight, oh my god, Shovel Knight was an awesome game. I love that game. It was perfect. It was like almost one of the most perfect games. Like side-scrolling, this old school type gaming, old school challenge, old school like 8-bit music. That was a good game. Let's see, another game, but I mean, it was everywhere. But there was also I can't remember it now. Something with you know, shit. You know what? I don't remember the name of it, but it was like that little girl who goes into the world or whatever. Like Child of Light, that was it. That was a pretty decent game. I mean, you can get that anywhere, but it was on the Wii U, so. But yeah, so for me, that is where, like, I say the Wii U fell short for me, because I didn't get, like, you know, I was hoping, shit, alright, last story. We wanted this game, we're gonna get a sequel to this. I mean, yeah, we're getting Xenoblade, that's cool. You know, maybe another Lost Shadow, but, you know, like, these games that I thought, I mean, I was hoping for No More Heroes 3. But I guess No More Heroes 2 sold so crappy, like the sales were so bad that they weren't going to do it. I mean, I remember Suda51 did say he had interest in how the gamepad, how we would use the gamepad in a No More Heroes 3 game, but it never came to pass. Hopefully, you know, maybe one day when the NX comes out, maybe Suda51 will finally give us No More Heroes fans the No More Heroes 3 that we want. So that's just what I wanted to bring here. And these are the games that really brought gaming to the table for me in last generation. And I just feel there's nothing really in the 8th gen so far that has made me as interested as these games here. I mean, I'm not going to say, look, I have like a shitload of PS3 games too. You know, some good, some bad. I mean, but you know, these were, you can get these on like PS3 or Xbox 360, or hell, now you can get them on PS4 and Xbox One because they're fucking remastered on there. So that's just how it was for me, you know. So I just wanted to throw that out there, a little bit I wanted to make, because if there's one, I mean, I know a Wii U is disappointing to a lot of gamers, but for me, the biggest disappointment was not getting this unique, diverse, like, group of games here that really made me actually glad that I had a Wii. So, I'd say about that. I'll see you guys later.